Joe Best out manager Stephen Bodle after today's win against Nostell, a very, very important 3 points with 10 men.
Yeah, outstanding today. I thought we started off a little bit sluggish, and I thought they controlled the first 10-15 minutes, and then we started to dictate, and then obviously we went down to 10 men with James's sending off, which we're going to have a look back on the video and whatnot. And then we sort of had to change side. I ended up playing, a winger at right back, a winger at left back. Rio went to left back. Corty has to go to right back. I'm playing Iggy, who's a right hand side midfielder at centre half, because obviously Grayson went off with cheek injury. Looked like he's fractured his cheekbone, which is unfortunate. But hopefully it turns out to just be a bit of a bad bruising. But we went in at half time. I've just said to him, it's adversity, and we've got to, where we want to be at the end of the season, we've got to still go out there and take 3 points. And I thought we were brilliant. We brought James on up top and went a little bit more direct. But I think we just kept everything alive. Midfielders worked the socks off. We've got Nat in there. Then you're lucky you've got Mackie, you've got Kiarnit again, 2 forwards. So I think at one point, out of sort of 10 men, we had 8 forwards on pitch, and they stuck to it. They didn't lose a first, they didn't lose a second. We had a little bit of quality. First goal's a good corner with one up in Kieran's, put it away because that's what he gets into good areas. Second goal, Rio's goal, he's joined in from left back, he skipped by one and he struck it beautifully. He's at tight angle, and he's made it look easy, and obviously he's a class individual. And I can't thank him enough. Him and Carty playing in positions that never really played. I said to him, "You ever played left back?" And he was like, "No." So stuck at it. Brad sort of talked him through it, babysat him a little bit, which outstanding. I'm overjoyed. It's probably happiest I've felt all season, really, in terms of work rate, design. You could see that it means a lot to lads. So yeah, I'm made up.
And with 10 men for most of the game, how do you think that affected the game? Do you think we'd have won by more goals if it would have been 11? Or?
Who knows? We were just starting to get a foothold into the game. We've got good quality. We've got lads on bench that can come on and change it. So, who knows? But the fact about it is, I thought last couple of minutes, last 5 minutes, we might even go on and get a third. So it just tells you, mentally where we're at as a football team and a club, that we know that we're in a position now where we need to fight for every game. So now, like I say, to answer to your question, I don't really know. You'd like to think that would have gone on and dominated, but 2-0, and I think we dominated. I think if you asked Gaffer were very complimentary after. All of them were, to be fair, and desire. We absolutely had it in abundance today. I think they sort of ran out of ideas a little bit, but no, we were brilliant today, did we play like we normally do in terms of moving ball and have 5, 6, 7, 8 passes? And no, we didn't. We had to mix it up, but I'll take work rate and desire and art over that all day long.
And now we move on to Retford United next week, a massive game.
Yeah, we're going to be busy. We're going to have a look who's available. We'll have a quick turnaround. I'll hopefully get some news from Grayson today. We've got a couple of 7 days that have gone in, so we'll wait and see what happens on that. And we need to add, it was probably 5 weeks ago we let in 2 or 3 really good lads leave because we didn't know if we'd be able to get them game time, and we had to, as much as people we're throwing money about, it's a very healthy budget, but it's got to be sustainable, and we can't go carrying 6, 7 lads on good money on the bench. So we had to let some lads go, and now we're looking at it, and now we're going to be short of numbers. So it's going to be a big week. Retford are a top side. I think they win their games in hand. They're not, far away from just being under Parkgate and Beverley. But they're a good side. I dare say there's probably going to be 3, 4, 5, 600 maybe there next week. So we've got to be bang at it. And they've got an healthy budget. They've got some top players, and we've got to be ready because they're going to fancy their chances. So we should have beat them down here. It haunts me that sort of performance last 10-15 minutes. We sort of bopped them a little bit, I think, but. Didn't get the 3 points, and I dare say they'll fancy their chances on their gaff. So let's wait and see.
And final question, I should say, happy anniversary, because it's a year ago today since you were appointed as manager.
Wow.
So how do you look back at your first year as manager?
Yeah, I'm a lot greyer than I were a year ago. It's been great. It's a totally different environment to what I was at previously. I loved my time at Ollerton, I really did. And it ended, the way that it ended, but it's been in here, it's been around, a team where we're expected to win week in, week out. And at Ollerton, you could come away, and if you pinched a result against a good team, and we had a good side there, but if you pinched a result, you you're overjoyed, but then following week you get beat by a so-called poor side. But it's a different agenda here. It's a different outlook, from everybody. It's a bigger club, let's call it how it is. Facilities are a step up, and it's been tough. We're overjoyed by staying in league, and I'm made up with the commitment and the committee and the backing that the chairman and the vice chairman have given me to be around lads to be at top at league. So it's been a good year. It's been a busy year. A lot of emotions, and let's hope there's a few more to get in yet before we part ways.
All right then, cheers, Steve.
Cheers, mate.